What's up, guys? I'm Kyle, and welcome to the channel, and welcome to the first episode of Shop Time, where I kind of want to just talk about automotive news, just anything cars or anything to do with, trade industry or anything that I can really think about talk about. In this episode, I want to talk about the new 2021 Ford Bronco. I know I'm a little late to the party on making this video. I planned on doing it like a month ago, but just never got around to it. But here I am anyways. So, more specifically, I mean, you can find, there's tons of videos online about like the specs and stuff like that, and I might touch a little bit on that. But more so, I want to talk about, is this thing going to be a Jeep killer like Ford is planning? And the answer to that question is yes, 100%. I think that everybody who in the past bought a Jeep Renegade is gonna go running to the Ford dealership and trade in for a Ford Bronco. Other than the Jeep Renegade though, really don't think it's gonna be, is it gonna kill the Wrangler? No, hell no. And here's why. Because if people want to buy a Jeep, they're gonna buy a fucking Jeep. They're not gonna buy a Bronco. People who are gonna buy the Bronco are people who wanted a Bronco. And people who believed in the hype, and also OJ. I really hope they come out with a white one. I have not looked into it, but if they do, really think they should have a white one with red interior. I think that'd be kind of fun. But yeah, for the most part, the Jeep is still gonna be king. It's for many reasons. I just personally, I'm not a big Ford guy. I think they just make kind of trash. And then again, everybody's making trash right now. I mean, look at the fucking Blazer. Wow, what a piece of shit. The Bronco will kick the Blazer's ass, just because the Bronco is actually designed to go off-road, where the Blazer is designed to take your kids to soccer and to school. I am glad that Ford is using has a twin-turbo V6 option for the Bronco. I think that's kind of interesting. I also think that it's really interesting, and I'm really happy that they're putting a manual in it, and it also has a crawl gear. I think that's pretty cool. I'll give them credit on that. I don't know if Jeeps have crawl gears. I don't think they do. I think the Bronco will sell pretty well, just because it's an addition to the market. It's not so much a replacement or gonna hurt. I really don't think it's gonna hurt the Jeep Wrangler sales. Like I said, I think the Renegade's gonna die because of the Bronco. It will probably kill the Renegade, and maybe even the Blazer. But I also think it's pretty kind of cool that Ford is trying to open up the aftermarket market for it. But there's a whole bunch of people already saying how first thing they're gonna do once they buy one is put an LS in it. Which, I mean, let's be honest, Ford had to see that coming. And I think that's why they're offering so much aftermarket stuff for it, because they know people are gonna LS swap these things in the second that they get them. So it'll be interesting to see how those perform once the first person does that. And there's a company, I don't know what the company name is, but they're offering a deal for a big discount on one of their intakes that they make for the first person to LS swap a Bronco. And there's a whole bunch of LS swap kits for a Bronco online, everything else. So just like the Mustang, there's not going to be very long before someone's got an LS in that fucking thing. So obviously I wouldn't personally do it, because that would completely void the warranty, and you're going to want to hold true to that warranty, especially because this is a new platform. It's a new thing that they're doing. You never want to my rule is always you never want to buy the first round of a model or a first iteration of it, of a certain way that they're doing it. So like I remember when a buddy of mine bought the new Fusion when they first went to the wannabe Aston Martin looking thing, and it was just fucking terrible. It was a total piece of shit. It spent more time in the dealership than it did in his garage. And I mean, they're having problems with the Corvette. It's just what happens. This new Bronco is not going to be any different from that kind of idea. There's going to be a lot of problems with them. I can guarantee it. And I know that the EcoBoost engines are already riddled with problems with their turbos going bad, and everything else. And I mean, at least they're not trying to put a completely different new engine into it. It's something that they've already fucked up before, so they know how to unfuck it. You hope. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. And here's the thing too, you know, I can sit here and talk all this shit that I want up and down about, oh, I hate Ford, I hate, oh, yeah, whatever. But the reality is, I obviously haven't driven one. I don't know how they drive, and they could end up being a really fantastic vehicle. And I really hope that they do end up being good, because I think it'll bring more people to off-roading, and that kind of style. And because I think it's another aspect of automotive. It'll be interesting, and it'll be interesting to see if that gets GM a kick in the ass to bring back the Blazer that everybody really wants. But I highly doubt that, because GM, I get the sense, doesn't really give a shit anymore. Their main focus is electric, and that's what they're gonna do. But you never know. Alright guys, that's all I got on this. Like, comment, subscribe, leave any suggestions of videos that you want me to make, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.